are?
No.
You know?
I don't know the last one.
Okay.
That wasn't on the right camera.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Baytown, Texas, site of the A Division Winners Bracket Final. This is going to be a game between the New Orleans Dream Skittles United from Louisiana against the Charlie's Arizona Toros from Phoenix. Rick Siegel along with Dr. Joel Tremblay providing color analysis this evening. Our on-site producer is Roman Jimenez. Our on-site engineer is Tyler Forrester, and his assistant tonight is Justin Kagiwa. Gosh, I did it again, didn't I? Oh, good Lord. All right, we have just had the D Division in its final. Other finals are being played at other parks across the Houston area. We are the furthest park, but we were also have been the driest park, too. There hasn't been as much rain here on Tuesday and Wednesday as there were in other parts of the city. And so we are very fortunate. These fields rained very well when it did rain, but now we have a clear sky for this game tonight. We have a temperature in the 70s. Our home plate umpire tonight is going to be Sean Albritton from Chicago. Our first base umpire, Angelo Pineda from Portland, Oregon. Our third base umpire is Mike Latendry from San Diego, California. Charlie's Toros and the New Orleans Dream Skitters. The Skittles will be the visiting team here in this game.
So this is Friday Night Lights. This is the last game in the winner's bracket for A. So the team that wins this game will automatically be headed to the championship tomorrow on Championship Saturday. The other team will have to go down into the loser's bracket and fight their way through the games in the morning to get back to that championship game.
I'm sorry.
I was just going to say the Toros you saw, if you watched our earlier broadcast, they were part of our A coverage earlier in the day. The Dream Skittles are new to us today during our broadcast.
Yes, they are. We saw a very talented game, a very well-played game. In our first game between the Toros and the Long Beach Ufaka, the start time for this game, did he really say that? 8:52.
Is that volume okay? Or do I need to go down some more? Good? Good?
In the event that you need that
So what 8:52 means is this game is going to go for 60 minutes. So no new innings after 60 minutes. So at 9:52, if the home team is winning, as you saw in our last game, then they win.
All right, the pitcher for the Toros is Nino Echeverria. His battery mate is the catcher, number 27, Ryan Santana. This team plays with a five-man infield. The fifth and the middle fielder is Will Oldham, meaning they play with a three-person outfield of Jamie Kimball, Caleb Schmitz, and Sean Arsenal. Most everybody on this team is capable of going yard. It's a very talented team, as you know.
And again, just quickly, batters are going to start with a 1-1 count. They get what's called a courtesy foul, so if they hit a foul with 2 strikes, they get 1 more shot at it. Pitches have to be 6 feet high, no higher than 12 feet high. And each team is allowed to hit 5 home runs. And we didn't quite cap out in those earlier games, but we might in this one.
The leadoff batter for this game is going to be the Skittles United pitcher, Sammy Byram, who wears number 33, and he will be the first batter. Again, the start time 8:52, which means it'll be around 10:30. We won't get back to the hotel until about 11:30 to midnight. First pitch is a strike called, and your game is underway. Welcome to field number 5 here at Wayne Gray Park. And that pitch is a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the next one is inside, ball 3. Skittles are dressed in a purple with a white striping. and Toros are dressed in mostly black. There is a base hit to left field down the line, and a leadoff single for Sammy Byram gets this game started. Flores Martinez, the batter. He is the shortstop. Gilbo is in the on-deck circle. Flores Martinez wears number 1. And he takes a strike. Echeverria with the next pitch. Swung on and hit down the left field line, and that ball is fair. Byram had to hold up because he wasn't sure whether the ball would be caught. The throw comes in. It's an overthrow. It hits off the fence and then bounces to the pitcher. It'll be second and third and nobody out.
Yeah, so that ball was deep. It looked like it might go over the fence, but I think it actually hit the fence and he had to turn around and throw it, and then almost hit the dugout there on the throw. Just a little bit high and wild.
Gilbo, the center fielder, wears number 11, and he takes the first pitch for a strike called.
Looks like Echeverria can throw one over the plate when he needs to, but what he wants to do is work those inside corners.
The next one, and it's an illegal pitch, but he goes after it anyway, and lines one to the gap in left center field. It rolls all the way to the fence. 2 runs are going to score. Gilbo to third. They will hold him there with a 2-run triple, and it's 2-0 New Orleans.
And we talked about this in the last game with them playing these 3 outfielders. They are very fast, and both Kimba and Smits have made some amazing plays, but if you hit those gaps, that's going to be trouble for a 3-member outfield.
And that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Daniel Byram, the second baseman, wears number 7. On-deck hitter is and the first pitch to Daniel Byram is a strike. Fabuzzi on deck. And that pitch sails inside for a ball, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There is a swing and a ground ball to the middle fielder. The runner from third tries to score, and the first baseman drops the ball. So the third run scores in the inning. Fabazzi will be the batter. He plays right field. He wears number 45, and the first pitch to him is a strike called. That pitch is illegal, but he goes after it anyway and hits one down the line in right field. That's a fair ball. It'll be at least a double, and it is a double for Fabazzi.
And I guess we haven't said it explicitly, Rich, but you can hit a pitch that is called illegal. They've done it twice. Sometimes they're illegal because they're flat. That one I think was illegal again because the pitcher was moving too far to the right off the rubber. But either way, 2 great hits off illegal pitches.
Third baseman Boyd will be the batter. First pitch is a strike. And there's a swing and a ground to third. The left-handed third baseman comes up throwing to first, and he's out. He bobbled the ball, but the out had already been made. Fabazzi held second. The play goes 5-3. Valdivia, who played first base in the first game that we had with the Toros, is over at third, and again, he throws left-handed. First baseman is Santa Cruz.
And I think he clearly had that ball, but the Skittles seemed to think it was a little sus.
There's a pop-up, and it is almost caught by the catcher. I was mistaken. Valdivia did play third base in the first game that we saw. It was Kyle Marsh who played first base in the first game. He is not playing in this game. Again, Santa Cruz is the first baseman. Jagger Romero, the batter. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And the next one is outside for a ball. Dylan Arsenault would be the next batter. Jagger Romero keeps the inning going. The next delivery. Swung on, popped up. And that play is made by Ryan Santana, and the inning is over. But 3 runs did score for New Orleans here in the top of the first. To the bottom of the first we go. New Orleans 3 and Charlie's Arizona Toros coming to bat on the Cloud Sports Network.
And we will take some time during these changeovers to tell you about some of the great sponsors of the iPride Gay Softball World Series. And the first one we want to tell you about is Harris County. Harris County are our hosts here at the Houston Gay Softball World Series, and particularly Commissioner Adrian Garcia. They have been wonderful, very inclusive for our diverse league, and it takes a lot of money and a lot of work to put these things on. You have to partner with the city and the county. Also, there's a lot of money that goes into these tournaments, and one funding source that we had in other years we did not get this year, and Harris County helped make up for that, and we really appreciate it.
All right, the pitcher for New Orleans is Sammy Byram. The catcher for New Orleans is King. Pitcher wears number 33. The catcher wears number 12. Echeverria, Oldham, and DeZern will lead off here in the bottom of the first inning. 3-0 early for the New Orleans Dream Skittles United. And Sean Albertin says, that's the last warm-up pitch. Let's get this game underway.
And I just realized I couldn't tell what was on the Dream Skittles jersey. It's DSU. It looks like a college football team. Dream Skittles United. Albertin there cleaning off the plate. Looks like he's going to be ready to go.
Any one of these players, I think, I think any one of them capable of going yard. I made that point earlier. And now the catcher is repositioning the right center fielder. Or the center fielder. This is also a 5-man infield. And there's a strike called. It's 2-2 to Echeverria, the pitcher. There's a ground ball past the pitcher's glove and on into center field for a leadoff hit. And that'll bring up the middle fielder, Will Oldham.
Bud, what'd they get that in? They get 3 or 4. I know that, but I'm just asking. Hey, I think 3. Someone tried to tell me that they were going to win, I bet. So I got Pando.
And Jamar Kimball coming in to run at first base for Echeverria. And the first pitch to Oldham. Popped up, shallow left field. Third baseman makes the call and makes the catch.
Let's go!
Brian DeZern, the shortstop, will be the next batter. Ryan Santana is in the on-deck circle. He's the cleanup batter. DeZern, the shortstop, wears number 13, and the first pitch to him is a ball.
And that catcher is failing at his one job of keeping the umpire safe. We'll see if he can protect Mike a little better.
There's a fly ball
Or
hit on
Sean,
into deep center field, and the ball is off the fence. It's out of here for a 2-run homer.
So 2 runs in. First home run for either team over the fence.
Santana, the batter, bats from the left side, wears number 27. And he hits one high and deep to right center field. And that is out of here for another home run.
And again, if what you wanted to do was tie this game up, then go for it. You are able to. But solo home runs, if you run out of home runs, you're going to wish you had saved one for more people on base.
That's right. All right, the third baseman, Valdivia, the batter. He swings and chops one to the shortstop. Off his glove into shallow center field. So a 1-out base runner after the 2 home runs And Sean Arsenal, the right fielder, will bat next. Where's number 11? And this one is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone.
So Aspinall also with a home run. He was the one who hit the first one in our games earlier today.
3 in the first inning, and the 3-0 deficit is now a 5-3 lead. And Santa Cruz, the first baseman, will bat next. And the first pitch to him is a ball. Santa Cruz takes a strike as called. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The on-deck hitter is the second baseman, Austin Tuttle. That pitch illegal, ball 3. And that pitch is illegal, but he goes after it anyway and hits one down the right field line. Santa Cruz on his way to second. Ball comes back in, and it's a double. So a 1-out base runner after the 5 runs have scored, and now it's Austin Tuttle's turn.
Still only 1 down in the inning.
There's a line drive up into center field, and that ball is down. It's a base hit. Or no, was it caught? I think he tagged it. Was caught. So it's a fine play out there by the center fielder.
Nope. It looks like they're calling that a trap, or at least a not caught.
The runner is safe at third base.
So Santa Cruz had to hold up in case that ball was caught, but was able to get to third, and Tuttle followed the play into second.
And there is Kimball with a ground ball to the middle infielder. He comes up throwing, not in time. The ball gets by the first baseman. Santa Cruz scores. Kimball is safe at first base. And Caleb Schmitz.
Did I miss? Oh, so they did call that an out on
They
Tuttle.
called him out, and the safe call was for the runner at third base, I believe.
I got you now. Okay.
All right, Caleb Schmitz is the batter, and he takes a pitch for a ball. There's a line drive into right field for a base hit. Kimball, the fleet-footed Kimball on his way to third, will stand up easily. First and third, and they bat it around. Nino Echeverria started the inning with a single, and he scored the first run of the ball game for his team, and he will bat for the second time in the first inning. 6-3 our score. 3 home runs in this bottom of the first for the Toros. And the first pitch. Swing and a line drive into right center field, and that is down for a hit. Kimball scores. Schmitz comes around third. They're going to send him. The throw goes into second base, and a 2-run double.
So I have 8 runs in, Rich, and they're still possibly not done.
8-3. Oldham popped to the third baseman, and he hits one foul down the third baseline for a strike. Still in the bottom of the first inning. There's a pop-up into right center field. That ball is going to be down for a hit, and Echeverria thought about scoring, but he held up at third on the base hit by Oldham. Fell between center, right, and second base, all vying for the ball, but too far from any of the fielders' reach. First and third, Brian DeZern has homered. The first of the three that his team has hit in this inning. First pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out into right center field again. Center fielder moving over to his left. The ball hit high enough, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times did they cross the plate in this bottom of the first inning. After one, our score is now Charlie's Arizona Toros 8, the New Orleans Dream Skittles United 3 on the Cloud Sports Network.
So let's tell you how these teams made it here to the final game in the winner's bracket. The Toros came in and they played great through pool play and were the number 1 seed. So they beat the Fort Lauderdale Team Florida in pool play 13-8. They beat these Dream Skittles 6-4. They beat the San Diego Thunder 17-14. They beat the LA Rebels 19-2. And then in the last game you saw with us, they beat the Fort Lauderdale Team Florida again 17-14. So they are 5 games undefeated. The Dream Skittles got the number 7 seed. They had a rough first 2 days in pool. They lost all their games. They lost to the Texas Force 8-5, the Long Beach Ufaca 21-4, the San Diego Thunder 20-9, and the Phoenix Toros 6-4. Then when they started the tournament as a 7 seed, they beat those Texas Force 13-6, and they beat the San Diego. Sometimes people can't make it for all the pool play, but they've looked like a different team in the tournament.
That's right. Sometimes, you know, the good players can't show up early on, but once they get here, teams somehow get better. Arsenault will lead off. Dylan playing first base, swings and hits one down the right side, and that ball is caught. A fine running play by the right fielder, Sean Arsenault, and that is an out to start the top of the second.
Yeah, that was a sliding play into foul territory.
King, the batter. The catcher, verse 12. First pitch to him is a ball. And there is a fly ball shallow down the left field line. That ball drops in for a hit. King rounds first, will hold there. He's a 1-out base runner.
That one just hit to a good spot. Too far for the third base person to get in the left field, couldn't run in. So a little bit of a bloop single.
And that'll bring up the last batter in their order. The fifth man on the infield, Landry. He wears number 24. And Echeverria's first pitch. Swung on and line to the second baseman makes a diving catch. Some glove flashed in this half inning by the Toros. A diving stop by the second baseman, Austin Tuttle. And King could only hold at first base. Back to the top of the order, Sammy Byram hit a base hit and scored the first run of the ball game. And the first pitch to him in this at-bat is a strike call. The next one, swung on and hit to the first baseman. He'll go to second to the middle fielder to get the force, and that ends the inning. A hit and one left. We go to the bottom of the second, and the score remains the Toros 8 and the Green Skittles United 3 on the Cloud Sports Network.
And we will tell you about another great sponsor, and that sponsor is Mister. Mister provides prep in a once-daily pill regimen that is 99% effective. Mister offers free delivery anywhere in the United States. Mister is proud to partner with the Gay Softball World Series for our 5th year. So, Rich, the Dream Skittles look good in that first inning, scoring 3 based on some of the other things that we saw, but the Toros firing on all cylinders right now with 8 runs in their first inning and then some beautiful defense in that inning.
They did. They flashed the leather very significantly in that inning. Balls that could have been base hits just became sensational outs. Ryan Santana leads off. He homered to right center field in his first at-bat. And he hits one down the left field line, and that is in for a base hit. It'll be a double. There's a lot of chatter coming from the Toros dugout tonight. We saw that in the first game as well. Valdivia, the third baseman, reached on an error by the shortstop in the first inning. He pops it up. Shallow center field, giving chases the shortstop, and he makes a running catch, running away from the infield. Nice play there. A little leather flush by the Dream Skittles United. That's out number 1.
Yep, great defense all around. I hear the chatter too. I don't know if the Toros, something going on with these teams, if the Toros just want to go home.
Yes.
But they came out firing.
Sean Arsenal hit the third of the 3 home runs in the bottom of the first, and he swings and hits one up the middle and on into center field for a hit. Santana will be held at third base. Santa Cruz, the first baseman, he doubled in the first inning. He plated 2 runs, and he also scored a run. Scored the 6th run of the inning, and he lifts one foul to the right side. Hits the front of the Dream Skittles dugout. And here is the next one. Swung on and grounded to the pitcher to second for 1. The first double play. Santana did not score. That is the third out. I have 3 outs, a double play.
Yep, I have 3 outs. So there was the great play by the shortstop running back. It was the fly out and then that double play. So yeah, Santana doesn't score. So in the end, they don't score after some promising things, and we stayed 8-3 after a totally scoreless second inning.
So in the bottom of the second, no runs. We go to the top of the third. Our score is still 8-3. Toros over the Dream Skittles United on the Cloud Sports Network.
Dream Skittles with the middle of the order coming up with the 2-3-4 hitters. See if they can get something going here. Seems like Echeverria is pitching well to Albritton's in the strike zone. Putting something sort of down the middle when he needs to and then playing with the corners and the height.
Batters 2, 3, and 4 to come to the plate here. That would be Flores, Martinez, Gilbo, and Daniel Byram. First pitch is swung on and bounced right to the pitcher. And the putout is made 1-3. Flores Martinez didn't even run. Gilbo, the batter, he doubled and scored in the first inning. One out, says the pitcher Echeverria to his fielders. And another practice swing or two by Gilbo as he waits for the pitcher to return to the mound. And the first pitch to him is a strike call.
So seemed mad about where the defense was, but didn't stop him from throwing a strike.
Nope. That pitch is illegal and it hit him.
I'm going to say there are some people who don't like to see that, but these A players are really good, and they have to have a little bit of fun with it. So I don't think that was any disrespect. That was just a little bit of goofing around with people they play against a lot.
Swung on and a grounder to the second baseman, and under the middle fielder's glove, on in the second base. Boy, he made it to second base in a hurry.
That was fast, and I think a head-first slide.
And that'll bring up Daniel Byram. There's a fly ball hit out into right center field. Right fielder ranging to his right makes the catch and comes up throwing, but the runner to third on the tag, that's Gilbo. He is at third base now with 2 out. And the batter will be Fabazi. He, the right fielder, who doubled in the first inning. He drove in a run. And he takes the first pitch for a strike called. Pitch is behind him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fabazi swings and hits one off the third baseman's glove. A run will score, and Fabazi will hold it first base.
It was a good try by the third base person, but I actually think the shortstop would have been there to field it if he hadn't hit off his glove. Yes. Sometimes you got to let those go through.
Here's Boyd, the third baseman. And he takes a strike called. 8-4 our score. And that pitch is illegal. He wasn't even on the mound when he threw it. There's a fly ball foul and out of play to the left side.
Okay, we're getting a little goofiness here with runners running on foul balls. I thought the Savannah Bananas were tomorrow night.
Are you going?
I did not plan to go because I never feel like I know when we're going to get out of here.
Okay. There is a ground ball to the pitcher on his knees to first base, and the inning is over. A run did score the 4th run of the game for the Dream Skittles United. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, and our new score is now the Charlie's Arizona Toros 8, New Orleans Dream Skittles United 4 on the Cloud Sports Network.
And we want to talk about Underdog, not the very old TV series, but actually Underdog Fantasy. At Underdog Fantasy, we're proud to support International Pride Softball and celebrate the spirit of competition, community, and inclusion at the Gay Softball World Series. As a leading gaming operator in the country, Underdog Fantasy is dedicated to delivering elevated and memorable experiences for sports fans everywhere. Just like iPride brings people together on the field, our VIP program is designed to connect and inspire through sports and community. Download the Underdog Fantasy app today and use promo code SOFTBALLVIP, that's SOFTBALLVIP, all one word, for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Let's make this World Series one to remember both on and off the field.
Austin Tuttle to lead off. Hits one in the air to right field, has some carry, but stays in the park, and that's the first out in the 3rd inning. In Tuttle's previous at-bat, he flied to center. Jamar Kimball has singled, and he has scored a run. He goes after the first pitch, lines it to the first baseman, who bobbled it, but the ball came down in his glove, and then he showboats a little bit, does Dylan Arsenault, and that's out number 2.
Nice play there on a hard hit ball. Even in softball, you got to work the tip drills sometimes.
Fly ball hit out into left field. In foul territory, the ball drops. It's a long strike to Caleb Schmitz. Schmitz has scored a run in this game. Two out, nobody on. Bottom of the third, 8-4 the score. And that pitch misses. The next one. Swung on and hit foul down the left field line again.
So remember, if you've had one before in this game, this is your courtesy foul situation, so that was 2 fouls for strikes. He gets one more swing here.
And he hits this one in fair territory. Bobbled by the shortstop, no play.
That ball was not hit hard, and I'm not sure they were going to get to Speedy Schmitz anyway, looking at the ground he covers out there in center field.
And that'll bring up the top of the order Nino Echeverria, who has reached twice and has scored a run. Has a couple of singles. Will Oldham in the on-deck circle. We played about a half an hour so far. 33 minutes to be exact. Byram throws. Swung on and hit high and deep to left field. The ball will stay in the park. The ball drops in front of the left. Or did he make the catch? He did. He made the catch. I thought he dropped the ball. Anyway, the inning is over, and it's still 8-4 as we go to the top of the fourth on the Cloud Sports Network.
And once again, we'd like to ask for your help in getting our coverage out to other people. If you know people in New Orleans, where the Dream Skittles are playing from, or where the rest of them are united from, if you know people in Arizona and Phoenix who know folks from these teams, please make sure that they know that their teams are playing so they can watch their friends on the live stream. Try to get some more viewers there. If you are watching, let us know that you're watching. Let us know who you're rooting for. Give us some shout-outs to players. Let us know their funny nicknames, and we will try to use them and get them in the broadcast. But this is a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable if you all out there are participating with us.
Friday night. Friday night. It ain't about too fucking hard for me, girl. They slow that shit down.
Romero to lead off here. He is 0 for 1.
He's trying to build the Riz there with a little axe coming up the plate.
Yes. Romero pops it up on the infield. Middle fielder, second baseman. It's the second baseman, Austin Tuttle, to make the catch, and that's out number 1. One pitch, one out. Here's Arsenault, who hit a foul fly to the right fielder and made a fine catch in the second inning. And the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit high and deep to left field. It'll stay in the park. Doesn't even run it out. That's out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 out.
You know, Rich, you mentioned they didn't run it out. That's something your lower-level coaches are going to say, run out everything. But even in Major League Baseball, you see that a little more right now.
King, the catcher, takes the first pitch for a ball. Landry is on deck, the next one. Swung on, and a ground ball to the middle fielder. Had him played perfectly, and that's it. 4 pitches and 3 outs. So another scoreless inning for the Dream Skittles. We are at 8-4 as we go to the bottom of the fourth here on the Cloud Sports Network.
And we want to tell you about another great sporting event. That is Gay Bowl 25. Next week, San Diego is hosting the largest gay flag football tournament. 114 teams from all over America and Canada will compete in 7 divisions, 4 open and 3 women's plus. Cloud Sports Network is partnering with USGSN and streaming all A-Division games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For more information, check out Gay Bowl San Diego on Instagram with at Gay Bowl San Diego, all one word, at Gay Bowl San Diego. Rich, I am looking forward to getting announcing football after this. We mostly do softball. I've done a lot of tournaments, Asana, iPride, iPride Cup, Sin City Classic. Football's a little different, but it's a good kind of action.
It'll be fun. All right, Will Oldham to lead off. He has popped to the third baseman. He has singled, 1 for 2. And that's a line drive foul to the fence in left field.
And while the ball rolls back in, Al Britton's going to clean off the plate here.
And that pitch is the ball. And that's a walk. Leadoff walk here to start the bottom of the fourth.
And you know, if you're a pitcher who likes a steady target glove by your catcher, this is not the catcher for you. He's talking half the time, but it looks like he's having a good time out there.
Brian DeZern, the batter. He has homered, fly to center, hits one deep to left field. It'll stay in the park, and it's caught by the left fielder, who gets the ball back in quickly, and that's the first out in the fourth. Ryan Santana will be the batter. He has homered, and he has doubled. And here comes that man, Jamar Kimball, again to run at first base for Will Oldham. Santana hits one to deep center field, but right to the center fielder, Gilbo, and that's out number 2 for James Valdivia. The third baseman has reached on an error. He has popped to the shortstop on a fine play by the shortstop, who was running away from the infield, Flores Martinez, to make a nice catch in the second inning. And there is a line drive beyond the pitcher. They try to get the force at second base, and no go. The ball was eventually fielded by the middle fielder, who bobbled it and then came up throwing to the second baseman, but by that time the runner Kimball had made it to second base.
And that's going to bring up Aspinall. We know he can hit home runs because he already hit one this game, and he hit one in the last time we talked about him.
He is also no, he did not hit into a double play. He is bounced out. All right, the first pitch to him is line past the dive of the third baseman on into left field. Kimball comes around third. He scores standing up. 9-4. Valdivia held at second base. And the batter will be Santa Cruz, who has doubled, and he has hit into a double play. Gabe Turner is going to bat next, it looks like. There'll be another courtesy runner. Castillo coming in to run for Valdivia.
And I think since they already used Kimball as a courtesy runner, that's actually a sub, and that's why Al Britton had to mark it on his lineup card and let us know about it. But they can sub back out again.
First pitch is illegal to Santa Cruz. There's a line fly ball hit out into right field. Right fielder comes on. He can't make the catch. Ball goes to the fence. One run has scored. Another runner has scored. Other runner goes to third, and it's a 2-run triple.
So I think that was Valdivia in, Aspinall in, and so 3 runs in the inning so far
Yes.
with Santa Cruz at third. And
So he has a double and a triple in this game. The batter is going to be Gabe Turner. He is going to bat for Austin Tuttle.
And these are the first runs for the Toros since that 8-run first inning, so getting back on the scoreboard here.
It's 11-4. Thank you. And the first pitch to Gabe Turner is a strike. And the next pitch is a ball, 2-2. And there's a fly ball, hits a deep left center field. Left fielder comes over to his left, makes the catch, and the inning is over. 3 runs scored in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Toros. We go to the top of the 5th. Our new score, the Toros 11 and the Dream Skittles 4 on the Cloud Sports Network.
So, yeah, first run since the first inning, but I feel like, this feels like a game the Toros have been in control of from the outset. They just are letting them kind of hang around. We'll see if the Dream Skittles can put together a big inning. Really, all they're down is the one big inning.
Almost like the first game, too.
They just need to get that back.
It'll be the 10th first and second batters in the lineup for New Orleans to start this inning. That means Landry, the 5th infielder, who lined to the second baseman in his first at-bat, and he bats here in the visitors' half of the 5th inning.
And I have it now at 9:36, so we should have about 16 minutes left in this game, assuming there's nothing that turns into a run rule or 7 innings real fast.
We just learned that Santa Cruz's mother is watching. She's very proud of her son. Sally, thanks for letting us know that.
And let the rest of the family know that they can watch him play out here. Santa Cruz having a good day. I think I have him at 2 for 3 in this game, and I remember some good hits in that first game.
Double and a triple.
She likes the triple. She didn't mention it.
Bookkeeper for the Skittles talking to the umpire. There was a re-entry.
And so what that means is if you bring in a pinch hitter, you can then bring the other person back in to play defense. If they bring that person in to pinch again for that same hitter, then they got to stay in the game and that person's done.
First pitch to start the 5th inning is a ball outside. It's ball 2, strike 1. And there is a liner to the first baseman. Hit well, but right to him.
Yeah, for some of these Dream Skittle swings, they're either too high or they're too hard but right at somebody.
Exactly. That'll bring up Sammy Byram, who has singled and scored.
And let's face it, that catch was a good play, but it doesn't even rate among the best plays we've seen tonight.
No, not at all. He also has hit into a fielder's choice to the first baseman. And that pitch is a ball. And that pitch is also a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. And he takes strike 2 call, taking all the way, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a flying drive foul down the left field line, and no play.
Even Kimball couldn't get there, though I wasn't going to say he couldn't until I saw him actually not get there.
Blessed with speed.
Is it just me, or does this batter's jersey say Dream Booty?
Can't see it.
I guess it would be unprofessional to ask the umpire to move from his position,
Sammy,
so we
no,
could.
I don't think we could do that. He might. And that pitch is lined over the shortstop's head and on into left field for a base hit. So Sammy Byram is 2 for 3 with a run scored, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Flores Martinez. He has singled and scored and bounced back to the pitcher. Fly ball hit out into right center field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. It'll be runners at second and third. They're going to hold the runner at third base, and it's a double.
And that's what the Dream Skittles need to do to exploit this three-person outfield, is find those gaps, and that was a great hit to the gap for a double.
Gilbo, the batter, he has reached twice, and he has scored both times. It's 2 for 2.
And his jersey says Diddy.
Maybe we'll get to see the other one that you were talking about if he comes across the score. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. Left-handed thrower throws to first. Not in time. They come home. And Green Booty scores. The runner was safe at first base. The other runner, Flores Martinez, held at second, and Gilbo was at first. There is one out in the inning, and the batter is Daniel Byram.
And there's just a danger to trying to check that runner at third in these games. It's a hard play to go all the way from third to first to home.
There is a ground ball to the middle fielder. I missed that because everybody was in front of me.
Yeah, so the middle fielder took them themselves at second base and then tried to get the double play at first, but was a little bit late, so they got the fielder's choice.
Middle fielder unassisted, I guess?
Yes, middle fielder unassisted. And then runners at the corners.
And here is Fabazi. He has doubled and reached on an error. And he takes the first pitch for a ball. And there's a strike. Pop it to shallow right field is caught. I get one run in the top of the fifth. And as we head to the bottom of the fifth, it is still 11-5 now for the Toros over the Dream Skittles United on the Cloud Sports Network.
And the umpire confirming our score of 11-5. So what does that mean? Well, we are in the bottom of the fifth inning with 5 minutes left that we're hearing from Sean. So that means if the Toros can bat for 5 minutes, this game is over. If the Toros score 4 runs, that would be a 10-run run rule and this game is over. So to have a chance, the Dream Skittles need to get the Toros out quickly and get up there for one more sixth inning.
It'll be the bottom two in the order, Kimball and Schmitz. He originally, I think, said 9.
Okay, maybe it is 9 minutes.
Now, Gabe Turner, did they ever re-enter? I guess they must have.
They did do at least one re-entry. I heard Sean say that there was an entry. I didn't get the number on it.
There's going to be a pinch hitter as well. Crabtree is going to bat for Schmitz. Kimball is going to lead off here in the bottom of the fifth.
And you may see a lot of pinch hitters because the other thing that does is take time off the clock.
And the first pitch is a ball. And that pitch is illegal. And the 3-1 a strike called. It's 3-2. And the next one, swing and a fly ball hit out in the left. Can of corn, 1 out.
All right, so we got another sub here. So this is Crabtree, 31, is going to hit for Schmitz, number 1.
That's right. Thank you. And so Crabtree bats for the first time, and he takes the first pitch for a ball.
And it's nice to see the Toros trying to get everybody in, get everybody on the team a swing or two here.
And now this definitely, for me, is a stall tactic. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, it sounds like, I thought I heard 5. I thought you think you heard 9.
I heard
9
him
is
say 9.
closer to my clock. If there's 5 minutes left, you might get something with this. 9 minutes is actually a long time in softball. I don't think a couple of changes are really going to make a difference there.
And now Albritton runs over to the Skittles dugout to relay whatever Jamie Williams or Jamie told him. I've known her for many years and I still don't know what her last name is. Crabtree will get back into the batter's box. King is still just dancing around. And the next pitch to Crabtree. Swung on and hit high and deep to left field. Home run number 4. That makes it 12-4, 12-5, and we'll bring up the top of the order and Echeverria with now there's about 5 minutes left, I think.
The catcher in a new position, at least for the ball field.
On his stomach, now on his knees, and there's a base hit to right center field. Will Oldham, the batter, popped to the third baseman, singled, walked and scored. Kimball will come in to run again. No reason to run your pitcher when you don't have to. Oldham swings and hits one foul down the left field line. And no play, nice sliding by the left fielder trying to make a play, but the ball was over the fence. That pitch is the ball. There's a fly ball hit deep to left center field, and it's caught. Kimball tags and goes to second base, and that's where he stands with 2 out. That'll bring up Brian DeZern. He is homered, fly to center, fly to left. So we'll have a top of the 6th. A strike called. And that pitch is high for a ball. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Albritton making his displeasure with getting hit by a ball known.
Line drive hit out into right center field, and that ball is going to be down. Kimball will come around to score. DeZern on to second, and it's 13-5.
Well, 1 home run ends this game, Rich, and they have 1 left to hit. And I gotta believe Santana can hit one if he wants to.
Yes.
He did it in the first inning as part of that 8-run first.
First pitch is a ball. There's a fly ball hit out into right field. It'll stay in the park, and the batter is out on the fly ball to the outfield. 2 runs scored. We go to the top of the 6th. It is 13-5 in favor of the Toros on the Cloud Sports Network. There are 3 minutes left on the clock. That's irrelevant right now because the Skittles will get their chance in this inning.
Exactly. The Skittles,
even if the time were to expire and you'd hear the beep, 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 the team will still have its time to bat.
And the Toros, if they need it, will get their half of the inning. So the Skittles need to put 8 up on the board this inning or the game will be over. If they do, then the Toros will get their last half of the inning.
The leadoff batter is going to be Boyd, and then the other king, who wears number 16, is going to bat for Romero. What time do we start tomorrow again? 9? All right. So after this game, our broadcast day is complete. We'll start again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with a Legends game. Well, this is what our schedule is. Hello, Josh. Their coach, Josh Gothro, just flashed in front, and he's going to go coach third base. There's a conversation going on now between Newsom, who is one of their bench players, number 88, and on the back of his jersey it says trash.
All right, so top of the 6th, here we go.
All the players. 2 subs, you need those subs? Okay.
Got him. Schmitz re-enters for Crabtree. And Tuttle re-enters for Turner. And the first pitch is a strike to Boyd. And that pitch is illegal, ball 2. And at any time you're going to hear that the clock is expired. There's a ground ball to third, bobbled by Valdivia, and he has no play.
Good to get a glove on it, but wise not to throw it once he bobbled it. He did not really have a chance to throw him out there.
16 Big King, so that must make his brother Little King, the catcher. Anyway, Big King is going to bat for Romero. Illegal. There's a swing and a chop foul. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pinch hitter Newsom will bat for Arsenault. There's a fly ball hit out into center field. And if it's Schmitz playing out there, he makes the catch, and that's out number 1.
You know, Rich, I don't know if Echeverria is just goofing around when he throws illegal pitches on purpose. The only thing I can imagine strategically is they say there's something to changing the eye level and the inside-outside, so he may just be throwing them something so they don't get a good look at his pitches regularly, but that's about all I can come up with.
Yeah, he just keeps dancing around the plate. Newsom, left-handed swinger, hits a ground ball to second. Over to the middle fielder for 1, and that's it. Runner forced at second base on 4 to the middle fielder. And in order to keep the game going, C. King, and on his jersey it just says King. So he is their last hope. Otherwise, this game will end, and the Dream Skittles will go to the losers bracket where they'll compete with the other 5 teams that are in that bracket. There's a re-entry, and that's Looks like Arsenault running at first base, and the first pitch is illegal. All right, Echeverria's next delivery. Swung on and a grounder to short, fouled by the shortstop, and he has a throw to first. Is not in time. And that is runners at first and second for Landry. So they still have life.
Landry has popped up twice.
And the first pitch to him is a strike call.
So the Dream Skittles United from New Orleans down to their last strike here.
He's working out of the he's working out of the stretch position and throws one backhanded. And that pitch is called illegal. Oh, this is ridiculous. Guess again.
Usually the pitchers try to yell at the umpires. This one's trying to distract him.
And here's the next one. Swung on, bounced back to the pitcher, underhands to first base, and the game is over. Our final score here in our A Division Winners Final is the Charlie's Arizona Toros 13 and the New Orleans Dream Skittles United 5. So tomorrow, as I said, the New Orleans Dream Skittles United will be in the losers bracket with 5 other teams, and the Charlie's Arizona Toros will have to wait to see who they play in the A Division Finals. We will be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We were scheduled to have a Legends game, and so we will look forward to talking to you then. For Justin Kagiwa, for Tyler Forster, for Roman Jimenez, and for Dr. Joel Tremblay, and from the Ken Scaris broadcast booth in Baytown, Texas, the 2025 iPride World Series, Rick Siegel saying goodnight to you from Texas on the Cloud Sports Network.